YOLO. Today we're going to be taking a look at two different chocolate companies and pitting them head to head to see who would come out as the ultimate chocolate champion. At least out of these two options anyway. As always, this is not financial advice. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and look at today's contenders.
They're selling chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yeah!
What? What are they selling?
Chocolate!
What?
Chocolate!
I can't hear you!
They're selling chocolate!
They're selling chocolate?
Yeah!
Chocolate. I remember when they first invented chocolate. Sweet, sweet chocolate. I always hated it.
Our first contender today is the Nestlé company, ticker symbol NSRGY. Now, they have their finger in a lot of different pies, but we know them best for one thing, and that one thing is Nesquik. There are millions upon millions of glasses of chocolate milk drank every year because of that one product. So business is doing well for them in that regards, along with everything else that they're doing. Now, before we take a look at the dividend, I first wanted to say that when doing research for this company, I found out that they are a Swiss-based company, and the Swiss apparently don't have the same level of rules and regulations about transparency as American companies do. So all the research done on them was more vague and difficult to understand, which was not really thrilling for me. So already put me off of the company slightly. But it looks like they pay their dividends once a year, so an annual dividend, instead of quarterly or monthly like what we're used to seeing. But from what I was able to find, it looks like they pay about $3.40-ish per share once a year in dividends. That's a pretty robust dividend. And for a share price of $87.70, I wouldn't be complaining at all. That's actually really good. But let's go ahead and switch gears and take a look at their competition today. An American local company, founded in 1894, the Hershey's Company. Ticker symbol HSY, sitting at about $188.83 a share, already dwarfing share price. One of the biggest chocolate companies in the world. They make everything from the Hershey candy bars that you can find at almost any store to Hershey Kisses, which are, at least in my family, a Christmas tradition. This company is doing better than I thought because I only remember us getting candy at holidays, like Halloween or Christmas. So I wasn't expecting their revenue to be so high. But apparently, Hershey's company is pulling in 10 to 11 billion billion dollars every single year. Now, similar to Nestle, this company also has their finger in a lot of pies, and they do more than just chocolate. But for the purposes of today's video, we're only going to be focusing on both these companies' chocolates today. And what is sweeter than chocolate? Dividends. Hershey's company pays out $1.37 per share in dividends quarterly, or roughly $5.48 per share each year. Now, share price already dwarfing Nestle. Dividends dwarfing Nestle. But we can't jump to any conclusions because how about performance? Just because they have higher share price and better dividends doesn't mean the company is actually doing better. Now, to avoid falling for the trap of just immediately judging a book by its cover, I decided that we would take a little hypothetical here and look at what a $10,000 investment in each of these companies over the last 20 years with dividends reinvested would be worth today to see who really is outperforming and is the true chocolate champion. Now, running the numbers for this, I had to be a little lenient when it came to Nestle's side because they didn't publish as much information as I needed compared to Hershey's. And again, this is because they are a Swedish company who isn't required to provide the same type of information every year as American companies are. But with that out of the way, we can now look at what the results would be. Starting with Nestle. A $10,000 investment back in the year 2000, a little more than our 20-year time period, but it helps to average out the numbers, with dividends reinvested, would be worth roughly $33,000 to $37,000 today, more than tripling your money in about a 20 to 25-year time period, while still collecting those sweet $3.50 dividends. Now let's take a look at Hershey's. A $10,000 investment back in 2005, so an actual 20 years this time, 5 less years of compounding, with dividends reinvested, would be worth roughly $66,000 to $70,000 today. That's 6 to 7 times your initial investment in a 20-year time period, with almost double the total returns compared to Nestlé, and they had an additional 5 years of compounding. So it looks like a triple knockout, a no-brainer. The champion for today is Hershey's company. Before doing the research for this video, I had no idea how much chocolate was being sold in the world and how big a business this really was. And I was surprised to find out that Hershey's is not a dividend king, nor are they a dividend aristocrat, because they've only been paying and increasing their dividend for a consecutive 15 years, it looks like. About 10 years shy of being an aristocrat. I'm going to do a little bit more research on Hershey's before I decide to add it to my portfolio. But I am wondering, do any of you guys have it in your own portfolios? And if so, how sweet has it been treating you? Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll leave you with one more SpongeBob meme before I go. And then after that, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Good afternoon, sir. Could we interest you in some chocolate?
Chocolate? Did you say chocolate?
Yes, sir! With or without nuts.
Chocolate? Chocolate! 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 Chocolate!
I got it! One chocolate bar for the night.
Chocolate!
Lady.
Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
That's it, Patrick. We've got to stretch the truth.
Chocolate! Chocolate!
No, don't hurt us. No, please don't hurt me.
Finally! I've been trying to catch you boys all day! Now that I've got you right where I want you, I'd like to buy all your chocolate.
That's how it's done. Good job, team.